Greetings, fellow YouTubers. Hope you're all having a good day or evening, whatever it may be. A couple shout outs. I got Projects in Paradise. Love your videos, and I know you're a big supporter of these reliable pure sine wave inverters. Give them a good rep. And also Gavin Freedom Lover. Sweet! He's a win guy. Anyways, I have run across an issue with these reliable pure sine wave inverters, and I know that a lot of people on YouTube have been going through these and shorting them out and having issues with these bus wires and 60 volts running into your neutral and into your ground. And I have a need to put it inside of a recreational cabin, and I need to put it into a panel and wire it up conventionally. And I did a little tinkering, and here's some things that I've found with it. The factory wiring is not set up correctly. Let me show you here real quick. You see this red? This is your positive power, your hot wire is supposed to be. This is your AC out. And it goes over to your red terminal here. Now they're telling us this is your hot wire, ground, and neutral. Now unfortunately, it has this other leg that runs off here, and that positive drops down, if you see that thicker wire on that board, to your neutral tab on your outlet. Not a good deal. Not safe at all. And then your neutral tab here, it's running over and connected directly up to the hot connection for this outlet. Now, a simple test to see if yours has been wired this way from the factory. I think most of them are, if not all of them are. I just believe they have the wrong blueprint and are working at it in production mode and pumping them out like this. It would explain them blowing up when people connect them to earth ground, if you connect your neutral and ground together. Now, a simple solution for this, I'll show you in a minute. I'm gonna have my wife hang on to this right now, and I'll just show you the continuity test here. She's gonna hang on the phone for me. Thanks, honey. All right, turn on the light. Can you see the meter?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. Goes out to 0. If I put it up to this neutral bus and connect it to the hot, it's going to 0. If I connect it up to the neutral bus, it's still open. This neutral is going to the hot. It's backfeeding and connecting in, and this ground, fortunately, this ground is connected correctly. They wire that correctly. But these two got reversed on this outlet. This is incorrect. That is dangerous. That is a positive, and that is not supposed to be wired that way for U.S. standard electrical currents. Let me show you here. This is your standard wiring. The large bus is the neutral ground. And if that fails, you have your earth ground goes out. Then you have your hot on the right side. That's the smaller of the two. Ground's on the bottom. Here we go. They have it backwards. This is hot, that is neutral, and that is ground. Now, I did some testing, and I'm going to pump out another video showing that. It was a bit dark out when I did it last night when I was discovering all this. What I found was that running the inverter, if I connected between the negative and the ground, there was 0 volts with my tester. If I connected from the neutral to the hot, it gave me the 125 volts. As soon as you plug in a device to that outlet, you test these two out and you're getting 60 volts. You're getting 60 volts from the hot to the ground. You're getting 60 volts from the hot to the neutral. It is cross-feeding. Once you utilize that outlet, you are cross-feeding. Now this is very dangerous because anybody who's hooking up to a panel, a sub-panel, or hooking these up to a separate outlet, and then you're also running something in this outlet, you are then subject to that 60 volt issue. Now, my solution to this was very, very simple, and it worked. And I crossed my fingers when I did this. I just simply reversed that red over to this post and put that black over here. Now, after doing that, this black now becomes your hot. This stays ground, that's correctly wired. The red is now your neutral. And a shout out to Roll 2 Videos. He said that when he talked to the factory and he had tested out, he saw that these two were connected. So he was connecting up to this as his neutral in that, but the situation is he's getting that 60 volt split. This is not a safe system, and you can't effectively ground this system. If one of your appliances goes out, something like that, you are screwed. Now, I know a lot of people are doing these and, trying to get GFIs hooked up to these. Now, with an earth ground system, if you're putting this in a cabin or a house or something like that, this can be done with earth ground. And what we need to do is we reverse these two out, and these two will not, they can be bonded at the panel, and you will not short out and blow your system up. And you can safely plug an outlet into here. And I'm going to show you right now. Here's my cheap system here. I got this little solar panel going. Yeah, got a few watts coming in, not much. Up to some lead acid batteries, Walmart specials. Here we go with another reliable 3,000 watt, 24 volt inverter. And what I have done is I have rotated those wires in there. And we see this, I have my leads coming out, running through into my panel, powering my hot legs for all these breakers. That's the only breaker I have on right now. I have a ground. This green is an earth ground I have connected to earth. I have my negative, I have my other ground from the box. I also have a ground going out to a brick, to an outlet, a GFI outlet I just connected. Now this is being bonded to the neutral, and this is a floating neutral, so it's not touching the case at all, and that's actually not copper, that's a like PC board material. So those are all tied in, but that neutral has been bonded to that negative, and that negative wire runs right there all the way over to the unit. The other wire pulling coming out of the cabinet, okay, you can see it's hooked to the breaker. That's the hot. Got my neutral to my neutral bus, and my ground is grounded to that panel. There's my green ground wire. Now, I am able to, without back wiring from the neutral to the GFI, successfully operate this GFI now. And we can do a test. There it goes. It just turned off. Reset. There we go. They're back on. And here we have, go to can opener, connected to the GFI. This all can be done. The problem is, out of the factory, they wired these incorrectly. As soon as you plug something into that, if you do not make this change, it will send a back current in. Here, can you hold that, please? Send a back current right into your neutral and your grounds. Look at that. I bet you none of you get this with your system. You always have open ground when you run these babies. So this is earth grounded, it's working, And now I'm going to show you, let me grab my meter real quick. Can you see that? Got the numbers?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, here's our neutral now. This red, of course, is neutral. You see that white wire? Do the black. You got 126 volts. Now, from my ground to my hot, I am getting 125 volts. Now, between the neutral and the ground, we're zero. This is acting exactly like the power you're getting off of the poles. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe. Thanks. Checking out.